fishes come from. Some
Hey, what's happening, Chris? I'm X, and you know what? I'm feeling really good about the music I got for you today. Gonna get things started with the lion fur, plus some more stuff you've been into.
Would you come back around? And if I can't be found, would you come back around? Are you thinking of me now? Would you come back around? And if I can't be found, would you come back around?
Menace. Way I'm consistent on these live streams. If only I could replicate it on my trading. Yeah, the difficulty is you need to be consistent with your emotions. Right? Your actions, physical world. Your emotions, the internal world. You see a Punisher, yeah. Hello. We're just gonna do a quick stream today. Lot going on in the head, so we're gonna keep it short, sweet, calm. We're gonna look at the charts. I already took a trade on the Nasdaq here earlier today, so I'll tell you what it is. 1 second. Just steeping the tea. This week, emotions have been good. No trades. Of course, your emotions are going to be good if you don't trade. All right, we're up pretty decent on these gold. 5 ounces of gold we bought. This was a pretty solid move so far, going for those all-time highs. Hopefully, unless we see some failures here, we just have today, this week. Yeah, if we see a failure on the daily, we probably want to get out of that or reduce risk. We took a NASDAQ trade here already. You can see on the corner. Just literally bought, went for new highs. $500 on there. You couldn't catch the NASDAQ buy? Well, I'm going to show you what you would have done on the NASDAQ. Super, super easy. So, today, right? Super freaking easy, dude. 15-minute candles. Yeah, okay. Sorry. One second. Okay. Yeah, this is what you would have done. Market open, bearish, but then they failed to make the new lows, right? Boom, 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 boom. You can see. Where is it? 15 minute. What am I looking at here? 30 minute? What am I looking at, dude? Wait. Am I tripping? I'm confused right now for some reason. Okay, so this, dude? Okay. I'm really confused all of a sudden. Anyways. Market open. You obviously failed to make new lows here, right? So we just entered. Right? We just entered on a retrace a little bit. And then you just target for new highs. I don't know why that took me so long to explain that. That is the easiest trade you could have ever done. You had so much time to enter. The reality is you had a failure on what is this first 15-minute candle, right? I guess you could have gotten stopped out if you decided to put your stop loss here. Here's another thing that you could have gone based off of, right? You have a level right here. Oops, I'm going to delete this so it's in the background. Fear of NFP moves. The NFP was like 530, dude. Yeah. The NFP was way earlier. Not anywhere near the market open. Way before the market open. But you regained this zone, right? So all you had to do was buy, retest, right? And then shoot for the new highs. Super easy, dude. Supreme Court rulings on the tariffs. I have no clue. I have no opinion on any of that. I have no idea. I don't know what you're talking about. So. 1 year Maven Shorts. Unreal, bro. Yeah, we started this. We started these live streams like a year ago. Actually, I was doing TikTok live streams for like 6 months before. But now I'm banned from TikTok, so. Right. Why was I banned? Because trading is not allowed on TikTok. It's considered a scam. I never promoted anything. I never tried to sell anything. You know, it was just literally the exact same content as on my Instagram, which is just clips of me trading. And then they ban you eventually. Yeah. Anyways, boys, what's going to happen today? What was the NFP? Forex Factory. Unemployment rate better than expected. Non-farm change. Worse than expected. So pretty balanced, I suppose. Nothing too extreme. I don't know. This is way worse than the forecast, though. Oh man. Still looking to move to Cyprus. I mean, the team is going to move to Cyprus. I have the option to go if I want to go. I'm becoming more content with where I am. Right? Life has always been chasing the next big thing. And Cyprus was one of those things. Moving to Cyprus, getting rich, you know, fast cars, beautiful women sort of thing. But I've realized that is not what I want from life, right? All the team, well, Seb lives in Norway, and then John and Emma are going to move to Cyprus. They're looking to move to Cyprus. I don't really care to, right? There's not many for trees. The winter is a lot better, so I might go over and visit and. But I'm currently quite content here, so I'm pretty chilling, right? The only issue here is waking up a little bit early, but that's probably good for me. Once my sleep schedule tunes back in a little bit better. Am I married? No, man. I wish I was. That is the only thing I want left for my life is a family. What else? What should we look at? Bro, I'm just doing a quick one. We'll check in on things. I want to look at the weekly closes here. I think I'm gonna have a chill day. My mind is a little burnt out. Just work stuff. And not necessarily difficult work stuff, just work makes your mind dry. Okay, Bitcoin is doing nothing once again, as usual. Okay, so just continuously do nothing here. The thing is with something like this, so let's look at Bitcoin, right? We've got this range, right? And you've got these 2 points, right? And you still have these 2 points, right? And the longer it just stays here and kind of does stuff, the less these moves mean anything, right? You could speculate, you could try to play the range, right? You could be like, hey, we failed here, so it's going to go down to the new low, right? But it's useless because the overall thing you're looking at is still right here, right? So it's essentially done nothing, and all this chop over the holidays it's still chop. It's meaningless. Take a break from trade. No. I mean, no. I'm perfectly fine. I do much less day trading now. Honestly, I just do more swing trading. So these trades that we invested in, we got copper. Copper's been doing good, right? Copper's been ripping. We got that Nasdaq trade. I was hoping that we'd pick up some more buys here, but Nasdaq is ripping. And gold. The gold was the big one. We got 5 ounces. 5 ounces of gold there. Long, which is pretty sick. But yeah, so we'll watch that. Hunter, I have a question. No one understands me. I don't have any friends. I feel very depressed. What do I do? I'm not getting success from trading. Okay, trading winner. Your name is ironic. First of all, let's laugh at that, right? Right. Okay. I actually literally did laugh. Right. So I sense that you're valuing trading as your savior, right? You say that nobody understands you and you feel very depressed, right? And you're thinking that once you make it as a trader, then people will accept you, right? Like because you're putting emphasis on your having no friends, right? And you're feeling depressed, right? And I'm gonna tell you that right now. There's 2 issues with that. The one is if you put so much emphasis on trading and you try to force it to work, it won't work, right? It's like a cat, you know. You can't make a cat cuddle you. What you can do is you can provide a nice lap, you can put the blankets down, and you can be calm, and then the cat will come and chill with you, right? That's what trading's like. It's kind of or like a garden with butterflies, right? You can't catch a butterfly, right? It's difficult to catch a butterfly, right? You're running around doing all this dumb shit, right? Better to make a garden full of flowers, right? And that's what trading is all about. What you need to do is make yourself so at peace, healthy, have a good social life, these things, and then trading becomes an asset that you do in the side, right? If trading is everything you do, you're going to become addicted to it, and the addiction is going to cause you to spiral, right? So what do, right? I advise you to get out of your house. Go, you know, because honestly, I struggle with similar sort of things too, right? I live alone in the mountains. I work at home. My coworkers live around the world. I talk to them for like an hour a day, right? So, and then I trade. I talk to you guys, right? So what do? I find a third place. There's work, there's home, and there's a third place. You need to find a third place that you go to where you can build healthy community, and then you have motivation to live your life the way you want to live, right? For me, that might be climbing, or I go to yoga studio or boxing, something like this, right? Somewhere where you can chill and have friends, right? And man, it's the God honest truth. I'm trying to help your life here, right? Like, trading is great. Trading is great when you don't have to do it, okay? But a lot of people get into trading because they think it's going to save their life. It's going to make them cooler, it's going to make them richer, and it's going to make people want them more, right? But the reality is, like, I'll tell you this right now, man. When I got rich and I didn't have friends, it didn't make me have friends. You know what I mean? Like, I did it. I got rich without anyone, right? And then I still didn't have any friends. And guess what? They don't want to be your friends. They want your money maybe, but they're not good. Like, you could buy friends, but they're not really your friends. You know what I mean? So when I got rich, the number of people that started using me that made me feel like I had friends was higher. But the reality is they didn't actually care. So the interesting thing is you'll actually become further and further disconnected from the world if you get richer, if you don't have friends already, right? Right. It's the same with dating too. When you get rich, you don't want the girl to know that you have money. Right? Because then she's going to use you. Then you're going to attract the ones that use you, right? Love the advice. Hey, love it, guys. I'm glad I can cheer y'all up today. I would give anything to get out of shitty England and live in beautiful Vancouver Island, my friend. Baron, bro. Come on down. Come on down, bro. We'll link up. If you come to Vancouver Island, I'll link up with you. It's been a long time, Baron. The human mind is really interesting. This is just still ripping, dude. Shoot, you could have taken another trade here. Anyways, like, yeah, it's... Where is this going to go for today? Let's just look, right? So this weekly level is already tested, right? 4 hour. You failed to make new lows on the 4. So we're coming up for these highs again. So this is your target. Can I put a little emoji here? There's the target. You're going for new highs. And even potentially this will just rip up even further. Do my mansion giveaway? I don't have a mansion, bro. And invite me to your place. Hey, if anyone can make it to the Vancouver Island, I'd be happy to. Vancouver Island is so far away from probably everyone. I live on Vancouver Island, Victoria area, right? If anyone flies out here, you're perfectly welcome to come say hi. I'll meet up with anyone who comes to visit me. That's yeah, I mean, so you better find your friends when you're broke. Not necessarily, right? Like, something actually interesting is I find it easier to bond with people if I pretend like I'm broke. Right? Because, like, a lot of people, like, they don't necessarily understand you if you have money. I mean, mind you, I don't have a crazy amount of money. I just live a comfortable life, is all. That's all. Why don't you call a bunch of traders all around the world and teach them? Yeah, I thought of that idea. The issue is, one, internet connection is not great. I have made videos of teaching traders locally. I don't look broke, dude. Dude, I look like a hippie. I wear baggy clothes and pajamas. Is it snowing? Not currently, bro. Yeah, I thought of the idea of teaching people around the world, but it just doesn't really work. In Canada? CA? Canada? When will I add minis to the shop? Do you want minis? I could do that next week. I don't feel like doing it right now. I might just wrap up the stream. I just wanted to do a quick one, dude. I need to decompress for a moment. I just wanted to jump in a stream. I got a couple meetings later too, so. Yeah, cool, dudes. Let me just wrap it up and let me show you what's gonna happen for the week. Really, really great if the week closes anywhere around here, right? So you've got those purple levels here, right? So as long as the market closes above this, you're really, really set. I think we're coming up here, right? Super, super good for NASDAQ. Let's look at gold, right? Gold weekly close is it's going to be a solid weekly close, right? And then the daily, as long as the daily closes above this, then you're really, really awesome, right? Like everything looks fantastic right now. So just watch these levels to see what's going to happen. If the daily closes below there, it's going to come back down here, retest this zone before coming up, which is perfectly fine on the weekly too, which means it's going to come down here and to test it, right? Which means we'll probably have to de-risk. We'll have to close our gold trade and then add again. Bitcoin doing nothing, right? Those are the three charts people look at. That's all. Let's do a quick giveaway for Maven. If you guys want to get a Maven challenge, check out maventraining.com. Quick giveaway. Okay, 5K two-step, nice. Just Type in plus Friday to enter. We'll make this quick, and then I'm gonna go enjoy my tea. Yeah, Maven Shorts. If you come to Vancouver, I'll come to Vancouver. Vancouver's just a boat ride away. Good to see me live again. Yeah, yeah. I took a couple weeks off. Okay, let's spin it, bro. That's enough. Let's spin it. Baron, bro. Congrats, bro. You got a 5K two-step. I don't think I've seen Baron win, actually, and you've been here so much. Okay. Anyone want to learn how to trade, practice trading, go to maventrading.com, bro. Maven's the place. And I am the only influencer in the space that will tell you that trading is not everything, okay? Like the advice we gave earlier. Trading is amazing. It's really awesome. It's a really awesome, fun hobby. And that's how it should be. Is it should be treated like a hobby until you have an insane amount of money. Okay? Have a job. Do your regular shit. Enjoy your life, boys. Okay, love y'all. Take care. Have a good, safe weekend, okay?